The following is a presentation of Black Bear Sports Group. Watch the entire 2025-2026 United States Premier Hockey League season exclusively on the new home of USPHL Hockey, Black Bear TV. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Mount Clemens Ice Arena. We're located approximately 30 minutes northeast of Motown, Detroit, in Mount Clemens, Michigan, as a 10-time and defending USPHL Premier, Great Lakes Division champions, as well as the 4-time Junior Hockey National champions, the MetroJets will face off against the Bearcats Hockey Club. My name is Matt Preer, the voice of the MetroJets Hockey Club, soon up on the high on the flight deck, soon to be joined by color analyst, Black Bear TV broadcast producer Matt Naiman, as we get set to go. First ever meeting between the MetroJets and the Bearcat Hockey Club. We'll meet the Bearcats here momentarily. The first of two games on the weekend between these two clubs. And the MetroJets currently sitting fourth in the USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division. Record of 9 wins and 2 losses, good for 18 points, 2 points back of the Toledo Cherokee, who defeated the Battle Creek Colonels last night by a score of 5-2. They are just underway over there at the Rink BC in Battle Creek, Michigan for the second half of that home-and-home series. The Jets, winners of their last 4 games. And they get to enjoy a nice 4-game homestand, which started this past Wednesday afternoon. A 4-0 defeat over their brothers from across the locker room, the MetroJets Development Program, MJDP. Well, the Bearcat Hockey Club, they are tied for 7th in the USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division. Record of 1 win, 10 losses, 1 overtime loss. They're on the wrong end of a 10-game losing streak at the moment for the Bearcats, looking to bounce back here this evening in the first of 2 straight against the MetroJets. Their 1 win came back on September 20th over at Griff's Ice House West in Holland, Michigan, a 5-4 victory in a shootout over the Fresh Coast Freeze. Since then, it has not gone the way of the Bearcats. They have lost the last 10 games. And to end that losing streak, they're going to have to do it against a potent MetroJets team who is led by the number 20, the 19-year-old from Maribor, Slovenia. It's Luka Pivac. Pivac in 10 games played so far, 11 goals, 10 assists, 21 points on the season for Pivac, who missed a couple games early in the season. As a matter of fact, he missed the first 2 official home games of the year, back on September 26th and 27th. Since he's come back, and in the absence of A.J. Zaccani, Matt Naiman, Luka Pivac has been absolutely on a tear of late.
Yeah, Luka has just been amazing right now. He's been really, really, really good. And I can't say enough about how he's been playing.
Second on the team in scoring, he is the undisputed captain of the MetroJets Hockey Club. It is a 20-year-old from St. Clair Shores, Michigan. Wears number 15, Jake Taylor. Taylor so far 2 goals, 17 assists, 19 points on the season. Currently sitting 4th amongst defensemen on the team in scoring.
Yeah, Taylor, I mean, what can you say about him? I mean, just unbelievable the way he's been playing as of late. And, a lot of these boys have really picked it up. They're really starting to mesh together. It's really nice to see.
Jake Taylor, his 4th year with the MetroJets Hockey Club. Former All-Star from 1 season ago. Second on the team in scoring, highest scorer amongst defensemen on the roster. 3rd on the team in scoring, wears number 33 for the Jets. He is the 19-year-old from Muskegon, Michigan. It's Jackson Stone. Stone, 6 goals, 11 assists, 17 points on the season. He's almost halfway to his total point output from 1 year ago.
Yeah, 40 points last year with 52 games, 9 goals, and 31 assists. Just unbelievable. Definitely a playmaker.
4th on the team in scoring. We've talked the top 3 we have talked about, all returnees to the MetroJets. 4th on the team in scoring is one of the newcomers to the MetroJets. Where's number 89? The 20-year-old from Livonia, Michigan, Aiden Sharon. Sharon in 12 games, he's got 12 points. 6 goals, 6 assists, 12 points on the year.
Yeah, and 29 points last year with the Ironwood Lumberjacks in 49 games with 16 goals, 13 assists. Been a very, very pleasant addition to this MetroJet squad.
Aiden Sharon, the former Detroit Jesuit Cub in the Michigan High School Athletic Association. I'll be honest with you, Matt, I hadn't heard of that high school before until doing the research and homework on Sharon. Who wears number 89?
Yeah, being a local guy here, lived in the Metro Detroit area, you know, the Jesuit school, I guess you could say school district over there. They got some pretty darn good programs that have come out of there.
That is Aiden Sharon, who wears number 89 for the MetroJets. Fifth in the team in scoring after a slow start. He has emerged as a bona fide scorer, and he also happens to be on the blue line. Wears number 44 for the MetroJets. The 20-year-old from Essex, Ontario, Canada, Tyler Fleming. Fleming, 1 goal, 8 assists, 9 points on the season. Another 20-year-old Matt Naaman, just like Aiden Sharon, their final year of junior eligibility here with the MetroJets.
Yeah, it's his final year, and he's playing like it's his final year. He has really, really turned it on. It is going to just be awesome to watch him finish out this season here with the MetroJets. And, you know, man, with these top scorers we got, who knows where they're going to end up when they finish up here with the junior program.
And Tyler Fleming, your reigning USPHL Premier, Great Lakes Division Defensive Player of the Week. And Fleming, it was a slow start for Fleming, though, going into the season, the first few games, getting his feet wet with the MetroJets. But since then, he has come on strong.
Yeah, he's really, really settled in, playing really well. And, you know, he's not, you can say, a huge guy, 5'11", 170 pounds. That's not big, you know, large in regards to defense. I mean, you were calling guys over at this Fort Wayne showcase that were 6'3", 6'4", at 230 pounds. I mean, that's a lot of meat to be pushing around on that ice. And, man, I mean, he can play the body. He does a really good job there on the blue line, and it's going to be a pleasure just to watch him play this season.
Answering the call in goal here this evening for the MetroJets, wears number 82. It is a 20-year-old from Zvolen, Slovakia. It is Jakub Obcheka. Obcheka making his second home start of the season. A record of 2 wins, 1 loss. A 301 goals against average, an 888 save percentage. He was absolutely the catalyst in his last appearance. A thriller 5-3 victory over the Fort Wayne Spacemen, the Midwest Division leading Fort Wayne Spacemen at PSM Ice House.
Yeah, and we talked about him at that last game, you know, and even before. Who's the player that he reminds us of?
Tell me.
You got it.
Do I?
Great glove.
You're getting me now.
He's got a great glove. One of our Russian comrade we
had.
Me,
Rostislav Efremov.
He's got it. I mean, Obcheka.
This is my 8th game of the
Obcheka has a fantastic glove, a fast hand, and you know, a lot of guys go for that high glove side, and he's just a guy that he's quick enough. He can get there and he'll stop you.
Obcheka will answer the call against the team to our left, who plays their home games at the Cornerstone CFCU Arena in Lockport, New York, about 40 minutes northeast of Buffalo. It is the Bearcat Hockey Club. Though an expansion team with an asterisk, Matt Naaman, this is the former Motor City Gamblers franchise that used to play 8 miles down the road at Fraser Hockey Land, well, now Big Boy Arena in Fraser, Michigan. Not a lot came with Motor City to the Empire State, but nevertheless, this is, in all reality, the former Motor City Gamblers franchise.
That the former Motor City, where some of the boys didn't want to make that travel over to there to make that transfer over. So that's where they either went elsewhere or they're still there at Fraser playing for the AAA program over there.
And there are a couple of players that did play for the Gamblers last year that did make the trip. Matter of fact, 5 players on this Bearcat roster are former Motor City Gamblers. And it's been a struggle this year. They're one win, 10 losses, 1 overtime loss, tied for 7th in the Great Lakes Division. They've lost their last 10 in a row since their 5-4 shootout victory over the Fresh Coast Freeze. And it doesn't get any easier for the Bearcats.
Yeah, and that's just the thing. You got former Motor City Gamblers, the Niagara Wheatfield Falcons, you know, the high school group there, and the Connecticut Junior Rangers, and Elmira, Westerville Warcats, Fresh Coast. All these guys came together from all over the place. Make a team up. They got to get it together. This is their, I guess you can say, technically an inaugural year for them. These guys got to learn what's up, all different play styles and everything, all coming together. And these guys are just going to have to learn to work together.
And leading the way for the Bearcats is wears number 91. It is the 19-year-old from Buffalo, New York, Derek Johnson. Johnson, 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points on the season. And Johnson comes in with some NCDC experience.
He does, with the Utica Junior Comets, and coming in with in 31 games, 10 goals, 19 assists with 19 points, or 9 assists with 19 points. And you got to look at that, where he's at there and where he's at here. He's only 5 down.
Second on the team in scoring is not Dress. That is Nathan Dunn. So looking to help out on the offensive front. Where's number 20 for the Bearcat Hockey Club? It is the 17-year-old from Lappeenranta, Finland. The 20 of Nilo Kenkalia. Kenkalia, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points on the season. But the number 20 for the Bearcats, just 17 years old.
Yeah, and he played in the U20 and the U18, both in Finland. And the one time he had the 3 points, and then the other one 27 points. So we know he's a guy that can play the game. Again, going back to these guys, they got to mesh.
Tied for 4th on the team in scoring amongst the players. Dress is also the highest scoring defenseman. Where's number 15 for the Bearcats? The 20-year-old from Buffalo, New York, David King. King, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points on the season. Played with the Fresh Coast Threes and the Red River Spartans last year. Yeah,
and then prior to was the CompuWare High School U18 and AAA. So I mean, it's a guy that he can play the game, and these guys, again, they're going to have to work together. We know the coaches are working hard to get these guys to mesh and to get it going, and they're having a really rough go of the season so far, but they're really going to have to be on their game here against this MetroJets squad.
Also in that 3-way tie is another defenseman. Wears number 7, the 18 from Vail, Colorado. It is Jacob Johnson. Johnson, no goals yet, but he's got 4 assists on the season.
Yeah, and he's just won. He's got the 4 goals. If you can score goals, you can get assists. He's got to work with his other line mates to come up with something to get more goals with the other guys to contribute to get it back there behind the net.
The third and final player in that 3-way tie for 4th on the roster. Wears number 8 for the Bearcats. The 18-year-old from Cheektowaga, New York. It is Joe Kreitis. Kreitis, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points in the season. Common theme with some of the Bearcats coming from Buffalo, from New York high school hockey to junior premier hockey.
Yeah, and with 14 points coming from the West Seneca Warhawks, 14 points last year in 21 games. So you look at that average, that's actually not too shabby with 21 games and 14 points.
Answering the call and goal this evening is one of the 5 former Motor City Gamblers on the roster. Wears number 30. The 20-year-old from Clarksville, Tennessee, Philip Tate. And it's been a struggle for Tate this season as he played for the Gamblers Elite Squad last year. Moving up to the premier side of things, he's 0-2-1 with a 860 goals, or 765 goals against average and an 860 save percentage.
Yeah, I mean, that makes it tough, but you all know something. This is a game here, win or lose. Believe it or not, win or lose, your numbers can improve in a game like this, depending on how it goes.
Indeed, and you've been listening to the Vital Title Insurance Agency pregame show based in Farmington Hills, Michigan, with locations throughout Michigan and Florida. Vital Title is your real estate insurance leaders, led by Jamie Naiman. You know her well, with over 30 years of experience. Your property transaction offered to secure you knowing your real estate transaction, but executed with expert attention to every detail. Learn more at VitalTitleAmerica.com or call 248-388-9376. Coming up next, Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop pregame interview. Locations throughout the Metro Detroit area, including one less than a mile down the road from us here at MCIA. Get your morning started right for a quick pick-me-up during the day. That's Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop.
Thank you.
Certainly, we've been excited all season to have you guys here. And one of the questions we're going to get out of the way with a lot of the fans of the MetroJets. technically, this is the former Motor City Gamblers franchise. Technically.
Yes, technically.
And 5 players. We did our homework here a little bit.
Yep.
5 of the players that played for the Gamblers, whether it's Premier or Elite, came to New York with you guys. But for all practical purposes, this is an expansion team.
Yes, and that's the way we treat it. You know, we take what we learned last year, and obviously some of these guys have experience at this level and have played in this division, played against these teams, but we look at it as a first-year organization. You know, we're really trying to build something here and kind of start over fresh and obviously learn what we learned in Detroit and Metro and Motor City and take it to New York, but build on that and make it better and build a real organization and something to be proud of. And that's been our goal, and that's something that we're working on starting this year and hopefully for the next however many years we can make this run work.
And in addition to the 5 players that came from the Motor City Gamblers, assistant coach Carter Bednarz came over as well. How big of a help has he been in getting this organization going?
Man, he's a guiding light. You know, I love having him around. He's someone I lean on heavily from not only a coaching perspective, but from an experience perspective. You know, like you said, he comes from this league. He knows a lot of different things. He knows enough to be dangerous, and that's super awesome for us, and it makes my life a million times easier as the head coach to have somebody like that in my bullpen, you know.
Now, geography-wise, you guys are in Lockport, New York, about 40-ish minutes northeast of Buffalo.
Yep.
One would think, geography-wise, you guys would be more suited for the Mid-Atlantic Division. Why the Great Lakes Division?
Well, you know, it's great competition, you know, and frankly, Buffalo, the Lockport area, we sit right on, you know, a Great Lake, and it just makes sense for us. You know, it's fairly easy travel, great competition, like I said, and a chance for us to compete in one of the better divisions in this league. You know, I think that was important for us to do that, to have that for our guys to say, every night you're going against a top team, a team that you could win, could beat you bad, or you could have a great game, you know, and I think that's important for our guys is we want to play the best, and this is one of the best divisions in this league, and you know, for us to be able to be a part of it this year is incredibly important to me, and I think it's a great step for us and a great step for our guys.
Just past the quarter-way mark of the 2025-2026 season, the record not what you want it to be. What have you guys have learned so far in the first quarter of the season?
You know, we've got a very young team. We've got a lot of guys that are still learning this level, and from the start, it's been a challenge. I won't lie to you and say that it wasn't tough for us. And, you know, but we're taking our lumps and we're learning every day. We're getting better. And I think that's the important part is, you know, even with these losses, even if the way things have gone, is we got to keep learning. We got to keep getting better every day. We got to keep pushing ourselves because we know that we're going to be a better team on day 100 than we were on day 1. And for us, getting better, 1% better every day, 2% better every day is what we're trying to do. And we know if we stick with it, we'll compete with teams in this league. We've got a great team. We've got a bunch of guys that can play at this level, that can excel, and that's something that we're looking to bring out now.
Second game of the year over at Griff's Ice House West in Holland, Michigan. Your Bearcats a 5-4 victory in a shootout over the Fresh Coast Freeze. That guy had to make it feel good. Second game of the team. I
got to tell you, it felt great. You know, it felt great for me, but it felt great for the guys just to see how excited they were. All the work that they'd put in to get up to that point. It was a tough game for us to score with 1 second left to tie it. You know, and then last through overtime and winning that shootout was huge for our organization, huge for us. Obviously, you know, we'd love to continue to stack on top of that. And we've had some opportunities to do so that we've passed away a little bit, but you know, it's something that we want to get back to, is that feeling and how we felt coming home on the bus after that game, and that's what we're looking to get to every night is that feeling, knowing that we worked hard and we earned a point, earned a win.
Well, Corey, we'll let you get down to your boys, get the boys fired up. I guess our first meeting ever between the Bearcats and the MetroJets. I appreciate your time, my friend.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Corey Cannon, head coach of the Bearcat Hockey Club, will take a short timeout, come back for pregame ceremonies, opening drop of the puck. You're watching MetroJets Hockey live exclusively on Black Bear TV. And welcome back to Mount Clemens Ice Arena. We're located approximately 30 minutes northeast of Motown, Detroit, in Mount Clemens, Michigan. A little Saturday night USPHL Premier Hockey here at MCIA. This matchup features the MetroJets against the Bearcat Hockey Club. My name is Matt Preer, the voice of the MetroJets Hockey Club upon the flight deck, alongside color analyst, Black Bear TV broadcast producer Matt Naiman. Tyler Naiman at the controls of the camera.
Eating pizza.
Eating pizza, of course. He better not eat any of my cookies. I said you can have one, Tyler.
I think he had one already.
And thank you, Kathy Peacock, for the coffee and cookies. We love you. You treat us so well. Thank you so much.
We need to find a victim for tomorrow morning.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Because we'll be coming in with some, but we will definitely need more. It's an early start tomorrow.
Speaking of victims, Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club on Ice reporter Sarah Vassar not with us tonight or tomorrow.
Yep.
But she would want you to know that the Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club is a member of the United States Figure Skating, USFS. Whether your focus in figure skating is individual, competition, testing, or recreational, MCFSC is for you. All these opportunities, as well as becoming a part of the Spirit family of figure skating, are available to you when you become a member. So your Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club guest on Ice reporter,
to be announced.
We're going to surprise you.
Yeah.
I guarantee it, they will not be as pretty as Sarah Vassar.
No.
We miss you, Sarah. We'll looking forward to seeing you
what
next
is she
Friday.
doing anyway?
I don't know. She said a few weeks back that she was going to miss these two games today and tomorrow.
I didn't get that memo.
And she told me, and I honestly forgot what it was.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be why I didn't know that.
But she'll be back for the next home game after this weekend, which is next Friday, November 7th, against the Toledo Cherokee, game one of the Coney Cup.
She better for sure not be missing any of those days here for the showcase.
Golden Greek scratches for the game, before and after the game, located right across the street from MCIA, the official restaurant of the MetroJets Hockey Club. Scratches first for the Bearcat Hockey Club, scratch number 16 of Nathan Dunn. Scratch number 37 of Lucas Ross. Scratch number 47 of Lucius Wagner. And scratch number 21 of Logan Robitaille. For the MetroJets, scratch number 3 of AJ Zaccani. Also, scratch number 68 of Joel Patterson. And scratch number 90 of Evan Peacock. Coming up here in just a little bit, Metro Junior Jets Hockey Organization starting lineups. The Metro Junior Jets, Mount Clemens Hockey Club, offer Little Jets Learn to Skate program. House and travel hockey programs for girls and boys. The Junior Jets are also the only organization in Michigan to field the parent Junior A hockey program. Matter of fact, there's 3 of them here in the same facility. A true development ladder of some of the most experienced coaches at Metro Detroit. It is the Metro Junior Jets Hockey Organization. And Matt Naiman, in the last 36 hours, I know what you're laughing at. This is game number 8 for yours truly. Do want to say a big thank you to John Finch, Kaylee Schrock, Cam Wyrick, Jared Lamoth, Megan Eisenbarger, the entire management and staff of the Fort Wayne Spacemen, gracious enough to invite me down for the second year in a row to the USPHL Midwest Showcase down at PSM Ice House in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Called 2 games this morning, Matt, and definitely a lot of fun down there. Got the chance to call the first 2 games, the MetroJets Development Program, MJDP, and the MetroJets Elite. Both teams went 1-1 in the games I called. MJDP losing yesterday to the potent USPHL Premier Southeast Division leaders, Hampton Roads Whalers, by a 5-2 count. But a big win this morning against the Great Lakes Division rivals of the MetroJets, the Columbus Mavericks. 4-0 shutout victory. Cameron Cyrus was spectacular between the pipes. 28 shots, 28 saves.
Yeah, I was watching that game on Black Bear, and I'll tell you what, he made just some stellar saves, just unbelievable. I mean, he had the one, I believe it was second half, where the puck came in, rebound, another one, rebound, and he was all over the ice, man. He covered it all. Unbelievable job.
As for the MetroJets Elite, yesterday a 5-0 shutout victory over the Chicago Cougars. Brendan Dreisbach, you talk about a hot goaltender, second shutout in a row for Dreisbach.
Yeah. It's it's just unbelievable with these goaltenders that they managed to pick up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, we got a couple that need some work, but that's why Randy's here.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, next season, they're going to be stellar.
Then earlier this afternoon, the Jets Elite, their first game of the day, a 5-2 loss at the hands of the Chicago Crush. Also, I'll point out the Cincinnati Cyclones defeating MJDP in the second game of the day for MJDP by a 4-2 count. The MetroJets Elite play tonight at 9:10 p.m. against the Red River Spartans Elite. Which you can watch live right here on Black Bear TV.
I'm looking
after
at
this game, of course.
Looking at your fellow guys. We got Peacock and Botery, and I can't recognize the other one there.
Let's meet the starting lineup. But first for the visitors out of Lockport, New York, the Bearcat Hockey Club starting in goal. The 20-year-old from Clarksville, Tennessee, the 30 of Philip Tate. On defense, the 20-year-old from Buffalo, New York, the 15 of David King, and alongside him, the 20-year-old from Dearborn, Michigan, the 76 of Ty Cornett. Starting at center, the 19-year-old from Buffalo, New York, the 91 of Derek Johnson. On his left wing, the 17-year-old from Lappeenranta, Finland, the 20 of Nilo Kakalia. And on the right wing, the 20-year-old from Martinsville, Saskatchewan, Canada, the 39 of Chase Frazier. General manager, head coach of the Bearcat Hockey Club is Corey Cannon, his first season behind the bench. For the MetroJets, in goal, the 20-year-old from Zvolen, Slovakia, the 82 of Jakub Avčera. On defense, the 19-year-old from Clinton Township, Michigan, the number 9 of Isaac Bunk, and alongside him, the 20-year-old from Essex, Ontario, Canada, the 44, Tyler Fleming. Starting at center, the 20-year-old from Heartland, Michigan, the 18 of Corey Anderson. On his left wing, the 19-year-old from Utica, Michigan, the 40 of Gianluca Varelli. And on the right wing, the 19-year-old from Washington Township, Michigan, the number 8 of Sandro Evangelista. Head coach of the MetroJets is Jamie Lovell, his 10th season behind the bench. Good to have the PA voice of the Mount Clemens Ice Arena, Matt McKinder, back with us today, along with Ethan McKinder, timing and scoring. So we're certainly appreciative of having the McKinders back with us today as they take over the PA announcing chores here this evening. As Matt McKinder introducing the starting lineups to the house here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena. As we mentioned, the Bearcat Hockey Club, the former Motor City Gamblers franchise, who moved over to the Cornerstone CFCU Arena in Lockport, New York. So technically, this is the first ever meeting between the MetroJets and the former Motor City Gamblers franchise, now the Bearcat Hockey Club. Looking forward to it as we get set to go. Good crowd on hand here for a Saturday night in Mount Clemens, Michigan. As Jakub Avčera being introduced to the crowd here, making his second home start of his junior hockey career as we pause for the playing of our national anthem. Pre-game ceremony is complete. National anthem is played. It's time to play some USPHL Premier Hockey on a Saturday night here in Mount Clemens, Michigan. Your referee is Trevor Boteray. The linesmen are Chris Simon and Chris Peacock. As the MetroJets, of course, the home team, wearing the patriotic blue uniforms, the white and red trim. They'll be skating right to left on your television screen. While the Bearcat Hockey Club, who call Cornerstone CFCU Arena in Lockport, New York, home, located about 40 minutes northeast of Buffalo. They are the home road team today, wearing the white uniforms, the green and black trim. They'll be skating left to right on your Black Bear TV dial.
What to do?
Yeah, I know. We got so much coffee up here.
I love it.
We could use it tomorrow, but
there'll be some here tomorrow. I'm going to put Sutton in charge of that.
Trevor Boteray giving the wave up here to the flight deck. You know who the Bearcat Hockey Club jerseys remind me of? The Fresno Monsters.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they remind me. They're nice jerseys. We are underway. First ever meeting between the MetroJets and the former Motor City Gamblers franchise, now the Bearcat Hockey Club. So technically, Isaac Bunk is a former Bearcat. Technically. Since this is the former Motor City Gamblers franchise. You're on your phone like Tyler.
I'm getting messages from people up front, Q.
Yeah, tell them we're busy.
Someone from my family ordered from Chop Detroit downstairs.
Oh, good. That's good. Boy, I could use a smoothie.
Oh,
That'd be nice.
Well, we got to finish the coffees first.
I know. 19:36 to go here in the first period, just underway. Jets and Bearcats. MetroJets coming into this game fourth in the USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division. 2 points back of the Toledo Cherokee, but they do have one game in hand. And with that home-and-home series coming next weekend against the Cherokee, you don't want to overlook any team. But these two games, tonight and then tomorrow morning against the Bearcats, very important for the Jets.
Yeah, it is. And the one thing right now, I mean, the Jets are just putting a lot of pressure in there, doing a good job keeping in the zone. Is, you know, the Bearcats we see trying to get out. The one thing the Bearcats are gonna have to do is somehow stop the Jets from setting up in the zone.
Jackson Stone brings the puck in. Stone's got a lot of speed. Skates around the net, fires it across over to Jake Blum. Blum now back over to Jackson Stone. Stone lost control, regains control, feeds it back over to Eric Fournier. Fournier now sends it across off the glove of Philip Tate. Picking it back up, Jackson Stone goes after his own rebound over to Luka Pivits. Pivits now with the puck. Looking for some room, finds it, shot, patted away by Tate. Comes back to Fournier off the rebound. Knocked away there by the 53 of Elias Olson. Olson, the 19-year-old from Mill Creek, Washington. Feeds it up to the 29. Of Alvarez now picked across. Shot there, and Jakub Upchera makes a save. It came off the crest of the uniform.
One of the rare rebounds that he gives up right there.
Henrik Fournier grabs it. Fournier now up to Luka Pivits at the end of a long shift. He'll fire it in on Tate. And he'll leave it there for David King, the former Fresh Coast Freeze. Also spent time last year with the Red River Spartans. Send it across too far for the 42 of Caleb Bauer, former Henderson Force. And now picked up by Aiden Sharon. Sharon with a shot save. Rebound comes out. And Tate covers it up. Let's meet Philip Tate. The Bearcat Hockey Club goaltender, 0-2-1 record. A 765 goals against average, an 860 save percentage last year. For the Motor City Gamblers Elite, played 19 games with a 378 goals against average, a 901 save percentage. 2 shutouts last season for Tate, the former Clearwater Ice Storm. Making his 4th career appearance on the USPHL Premier side. Jake Taylor feeds it up. Sharon let it go for Ryder Novak. Sharon gets it back. Hayden Sharon feeds it back to Ryan Glombowski. Glombowski now to Provencher. Jaden Provencher feed out in front of Novak, who couldn't pull the trigger. And now here come the Bearcats the other way. Marcus Reynolds, one of the 5 former Gamblers on this roster, knocks it into the Jet zone, picked up by Jake Taylor. Taylor will bring it in. Leads it for Provencher with a shot. Goes deflected wide. Comes back to Outman. Outman grabs it. Tried to feed it over to Owen Coulter, but picked off there by Nilo Kincalia. Kincalia sends it in. Picked off by Taylor. Pressured there by Chase Frazier. Intercepted by Johnson. Knocked away by Aiden Hartzell. And here come the Jets back the other way. Knocked back into the Jet zone by the 7 of Jacob Johnson. Now picked up by Aiden Hartzell. Hartzell brings it in. Looking for somewhere to go. Feeds it into the corner for Owen Coulter. Coulter now with the puck. Coulter being pressured by a trio of Bearcats. They battle along the boards. Hartzell steps in. Picked up by fellow number 7, Jacob Johnson, the former Battle Mountain Husky. Shot there goes wide of the net off a deflection. Picked up by Coulter. Owen Coulter up to Isaac Bunk. Bunk now sends it across. Over for Chase Martin. Martin with a shot. Up high and wide. Coulter grabs the rebound. Pressured there by Elias Olsen. Bunk with a shot deflected by Hartzell. Another shot goes wide. Gabe Altman grabs it. Altman back over to Chase Martin. Martin sends it over into the corner. Bouncing puck right to Hartzell, misfired. And comes back to Derek Johnson. Knocked away by Hartzell, who keeps it in. Hartzell back to Altman, turns it around. Pressured there by the Bearcat. Olsen. Shot there by Bunk, goes through. Shot there by Altman. The shot saved. Rebound, scores! Owen Coulter on the rebound. Puts the MetroJets up by a score of 1-0. And Owen Coulter, the 20-year-old from Lexington, Kentucky, picks up the goal, his third of the season, and the Jets strike first. They lead 1-0. Just persistence personified by the MetroJets. As Owen Coulter, his third goal of the season, on the assist from Gabe Altman and Isaac Bunk at the 4:43 mark, has given the Jets a 1-0 lead. And here come the Jets right back. Simpson to Anderson, out to Gianluca Varelli. Varelli had a puck knocked away by David King. But Varelli gets it back over to Simpson. Simpson knocked off the puck. Comes back up Fleming with a shot, goes wide. Henrik Fournier grabs it to the point, keeps the puck in. Simpson knocked off the puck there by the 76. A Ty Cornett. Varelli over to Anderson. That is knocked away by Cornett. Varelli now for Simpson. It was Owen Coulter from Gabe Altman and Isaac Bunk at 4:43 to give the Jets a 1-0 lead. It was Coulter's third goal of the season. As Coulter starting to get his premier legs under him now, coming from the Jets elite team last year, where he was 6th on the team in scoring with 11 goals, 22 assists for 33 points. So far, 3 goals for Coulter for the Jets, and a penalty coming. It's going to be on the Bearcats. Now for the Jets and the MetroJets Foundation power play for the first time today. 2-minute minor for tripping on Caleb Bauer. The Jets go on the MetroJets Foundation power play. Not bad either. 26.8%. Have scored 11 power play goals and 41 opportunities with a man advantage. Good for 16th overall in the league. Well, the Bearcats got work to do on the penalty kill. 65%. 75th out of the 79-team USPHL Premier.
Yeah, that's tough to come across when you got those records like that, to be able to stop those power play goals, or those, get your penalty kill in, especially against a team like this who can be so potent on the power play.
Shots already 9-1 in favor of the Jets.
But the one thing that I did see, though, with this first period so far, we're just 7 minutes in, but the Bearcats were doing a decent job of keeping the Jets outside. They weren't able to really penetrate, and that's good on the Bearcats right now.
Jake Taylor keeps it in to Sutton Majeski. Majeski's going to hit a milestone tomorrow. We'll talk more about that later on. Back over to Taylor. Taylor to Majeski. Majeski fires off the pad of Tate. Jackson Stone with the puck. Stick handles to Jake Taylor. Taylor now over to Majeski. Majeski over to Sharon. The shot is scored! Tic-tac-toe, Aiden Sharon on the MetroJets Foundation power play. And Sharon picks up the goal. The 20-year-old from Livonia, Michigan. His 7th goal of the season. His 2nd on the power play this year. The Jets up 2-0. What a tic-tac-toe play. Just quick passing by this MetroJets hockey club. Aiden Sharon picks up the goal. We talked about him in the Vital Title Insurance Agency pregame show. Newcomer to the Jets in his final year of junior hockey, wanted to play close to home, and he has been a valuable asset of this MetroJets team.
And I just, with the advancement that these kids do, these young men, kids, whatever you want to call them, do with this MetroJets program, it's going to be awesome to see what he does this season.
Aiden Sharon, his 7th goal of the season from Sutton Majeski and Jake Taylor on the MetroJets Foundation power play. Makes it 2-0. And for Jake Taylor, that's career assist number 101 for Taylor. That's a lot of assists, Matt Naiman. In his 154th career game. Now breakaway. Christian Estep. Nice play by Jaden Provencher to negate the breakaway. Estep had about 2 steps on Provencher, and Jaden Provencher by himself negated that breakaway. Luka Pivas sends it up right in on Tain, who lost control but able to cover with 11:50 to go here in the first period. It was Aiden Sharon, his 7th of the season from Sutton Majeski and Jake Taylor at 6:53. They give the Jets a 2-0 lead.
You know, and Taylor just showing there why he's got that veteran leadership, why he's got that C racking up those apples right now.
And just imagine, Matt Naiman, when A.J. Zaccani comes back from his upper body injury. Keep in mind, the Jets are still missing Zaccani right now. Arguably one of the best players on the team. He's sitting up here on the flight deck just smiling, you know. He did a great job, by the way, on Wednesday.
I can briefly listen in up here.
You know, once his hockey career is over, maybe I could use a color analyst down the road, you know.
Hey, no.
But, you know, down the road, he's got another year.
Once I finally retire and move to Florida,
he's got another year of junior eligibility after this year, so you got at least a year and a half.
Oh,
How's
okay.
that?
Yeah, thanks.
Shot there goes wide. Which reminds me, with Joel Patterson sitting next to him, I just had an idea. I want to run this by you live on the air.
Oh, boy.
During the Detroit Showcase here in a few weeks, we need to put Scott Jua and Joel Patterson on the broadcast.
Oh, that would be awesome.
We got to pick a game. Well, one, where the Jets are not playing and Jets Elite are not playing. So it'd have to be an MGDP game.
Yeah.
We at least got to give them one team that they know.
Jua, I mean, every time I see him, that guy's got a smile on his face, happiest kid. I mean, just unbelievable. I love coming in here and seeing him. He greets me every single time I walk in here. It's just awesome.
He's been paired on the defensive core on the elite team with Sam Hansen, who finally got his first career goal yesterday. You would have thought they won the Stanley Cup.
Hey, you know, it's been a long time coming, and you know,
I'll tell you, it was a drive too.
Jill Hansen, his mother, that's a happy mom moment right there. I'll tell you that.
And I had Dad Darren Hansen right next to me in the broadcast booth. He wanted to listen in on the broadcast. He's sitting about 10 feet from me, tears coming down his eyes. It was so cool.
I remember that same moment when, you know, my son Trevor, when he played with the MetroJets, he was actually with the Metro Hockey Club at the time.
Yep.
You know, that was just a cool feeling. You know, we had no idea with his career. He aged out of the 16U. We were looking for a place for him, and the coach at the time said, "Hey, I got a spot for you." We had no idea it was junior hockey. He was only skating for 3 years prior to that. That was it. And he made it in, and you know, he had himself through his career, had himself like a dozen goals and whatnot. He wasn't the greatest player, but he was a contributor, and he's made some longtime friends because of that.
Penalty coming. It's a hooking call. It's going to be on the Jets, as Gabe Outman's displeasure revealed that penalty call. So the Bearcats will go on the power play for the first time this game, and they got some work to do. 6.6%. They've only scored 3 power play goals on 45 opportunities as a man advantage. Well, the MetroJets go to take it to the mat. Mission Athlete Training penalty kill. One of the best in the league, 91%. Have scored 6 shorthanded goals, 5th best in the league.
You know, a lot of that call right there, that hooking call, that was a call where they were getting outworked, and that's why that penalty occurred. And so good on the Bearcats for drawing that penalty.
Tate leaves it there for the 7 of Jacob Johnson. Johnson leaves it there and picked up by Derek Johnson, no relation. Derek Johnson's got speed for the Bearcats. leading scorer. We mentioned in the pregame show. Played a game in the NCDC with Utica Junior Comets. Shot blocked there. Now here comes Caleb Simpson. He'll just fire it down into the Bearcats zone. Lead there for Jacob Johnson. The 18-year-old from Vail, Colorado. Great skiing area, I've heard.
I have not been to that area. I've been to Colorado once before.
Me too.
Oh, man, it was beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Went a year ago in April as a shot there by Martin into the glove of Philip Tate.
Yeah, we went for a wedding, and we were staying at, I don't recall exactly where it was at, but we were at our hotel, and we looked out the window, and you could see the mountains, snow-capped snow in the mountains, and it was 70 degrees where we were at.
Right.
And we actually went up into the mountains, and we went to, I believe it was a place called Red Rock Canyon, and there was some type of bar, club, whatever that was there, biker bar. But if you were any band, that's where you played, and man, it was so cool.
Chase Martin grabs it. Bearcats not able to get much of anything going in the power play at the moment, as Coulter deflects it in on Philip Tate. Lost in the skates was David King. King now feeds it across and picked up there by the 42 of Caleb Bauer. Bauer now to the 13 of Callum Kraus. Evangelista dumps it in. Both teams back to full strength. So the Jets perfect on the special teams. 1 for 1 in the penalty kill, 1 for 1 in the power play. As the puck deflected up in the netting and out of play. 6:53 to go here in the first period.
Look who's on the bench.
Q.
I just know him being so short, he was kind of hidden by the players.
Right? We won't tell him we said that.
He'll never know.
He'll never know. He'll never know. Jake Blum will send it in. Picked off there by Jude Alvarez. Knocked away by Luka Pivets. Pivets now on the puck. For Jake Blum with a shot off the blocker of Philip Tate. Aiden Hartzell sent it across. Was expecting Henrik Fournier to be there. He'll have to go down and give chase. Fournier will grab it. Long stretch pass. And Sutton Majeski's going to negate the icing. Over to Luka Pivets. Pivets to Aiden Hartzell. Hartzell found Jaden Provencher with a shot just wide. Didn't miss by much. Pivets at the blue line. Sidesteps the 10 of Marcus Reynolds with a shot off the pad of Philip Tate. Provencher sidesteps 2 Bearcats. Leaves it over for Pivets. Luka Pivets now to Majeski. Sutton Majeski, such a magician with that stick. Kicks it over to himself behind the net. Turns around, fires. Oh, he caught the crossbar. Majeski grabs his own rebound. Cross-ice pass was looking for Pivets. As Fournier collides, now picked up by Cooper Moses. Shot sicked away by Obcheka. Second shot Obcheka's faced this game. Picked up by Aiden Hartzell. Hartzell will bring it in. Looks across, was looking for Ryder Novak. Novak off the boards to Provencher. Provencher leads it there for Novak. Back to Provencher. Ryan Glomboski grabs it. Glomboski battles there with a 19 of Landon Shirley. And knocked away there by Griffin McNamara. Feeds it up to the 8 of Joe Kreitis. Kreitis now with the puck. Pressure by Jake Taylor. Obcheka will play it himself for Taylor. Over to Ryder Novak. Novak now will bring it through center ice. Knocked away from him, and Estep grabs it. Goes wide on Obcheka. And he'll leave it there for Jake Taylor. 4:40 to go here in period number 1. Icing the call. .436 to go here in period number 1. I'm so used to texting Sarah when we get ready for our first period interview. Had it all texted out. I'm like, oh darn.
Doesn't go there.
Yeah, Sarah's not here today. Yeah, we're missing Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club on Ice reporter Sarah Vassar today and tomorrow morning.
I am going to text her, though, and you know, especially from here on out,
yeah,
to remind her for that showcase that she has to make our cookies.
Yes, she does. Yes, she certainly does.
Those were good, too. Weren't they they were a pumpkin something?
Yeah,
I believe,
they were amazing.
Those are really, really good.
Bearcats continue to press. First significant time in the Jets' defensive zone this game.
Well, that's the one thing that the Jets will do. They will make you run around and they will wear you down, and that's you know, that's Jamie Lovell right there.
Yes, indeed.
These boys can work and work and work, and a lot of the times, even if they're being outplayed, they'll wear down their opponent.
Puck sent down in the Jets zone. I think Bunk will go after it. Ice negated, forced him to play the puck. Pressure by Chase Frazier, the former Elmira Impact and Red Bank General.
Varelli tried to tip that one in, and just wasn't.
Still had to text Sarah. It doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right.
Yeah, Varelli tried to tip that one in, went right between his legs, and he just wasn't able to get it. And
the Kathy Peacock coffee is complete.
I'm still finishing up the Timmy's here.
Now I'm on the Mike Stud coffee. Picked up there by Jude Alvarez. Out of the puck by Evangelista. Gianluca Varelli will send it in. 2-0 score. Owen Coulter, Aiden Sharon, the goal scorers. Sharon on the MetroJets Foundation power play. Coulter from Gabe Altman and Isaac Bunk. Aiden Sharon on the power play from Sutton Majeski and Jake Taylor. There's your 2 goals so far. And the puck was deflected up in the netting. Now Enric Fournier in a disagreement with the 42 of Caleb Bauer. As Enric Fournier is telling him, Caleb, you know, tomorrow morning before you come to the game, you need to go to the Golden Greek for some breakfast. That's what he was telling him.
Yeah, I thought that's what I heard him say.
Yeah. And Fournier was telling him.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's a good thing we don't have microphones down there.
Right. Face off, 2:55 to go. Nice clean draw win there by the 29 of Frankie Cardarella, the newest member of the Bearcats, playing his first game of the season. Jackson Stone brings it back the other way. He'll fire it down. Sutton Majeski will grab it. Majeski sidesteps one man. Picked off there by the 13 of Callum Krause. And knocked away by Jacob Johnson. Johnson, the Krause, knocked away by Jackson Stone. Feeds it back to Chase Martin. Martin to Enric Fournier. Fournier to Jackson Stone. Stone off the boards, kept in by Alvarez, but knocked away by Enric Fournier, who shovels it up to Sutton Majeski. Majeski now to Peavett. Peavett, nice sidestep. He goes one-on-one. He scores! Luca Peavett makes it 3-0 for the Jets. Wow, what a goal by Luca Peavett. The 19-year-old from Maribor, Slovenia, his 12th goal of the season, goes short side on Philip Tate. And the Jets up by a field goal. They lead 3-0.
That was just a great heads-up move that he did. Just a light tap on that puck to get around, and he was gone.
Luca Peavett makes it 3-0. Just a pretty goal. Picked off by Jaden Provencher. Provencher grabs it. Unassisted, Luca Peavett, his 12th goal of the season, has given the Jets a 3-0 lead. Blum now to Caleb Simpson. Simpson to Gabe Outman. Outman fires, saved by Tate. And he'll hang on with $1:30 to go here in the first period. Luca Peavett, his 12th, unassisted, at 17:55, has given the Jets a 3-0 lead. Shots 12-2 in favor of the Jets. Coulter takes that draw over to Outman. Outman to Provencher. Back to Outman. Provencher, nice little side stutter step. Ball was knocked away by Ty Cornett. Kept in by Outman. Provencher, nice job to keep it in. Over to Caleb Simpson. Knocked away from him by the 39 of Chase Frazier. And Derek Johnson sends Frazier. Ball was met there by Jake Blum. Blum now with the puck. He'll bring it in to Gabe Outman. Outman, 1 minute left here in the first. Outman knocked to the board. The puck set all the way down. Less than a minute remaining here in period number 1. And the Bearcats trying to work it out with 45 seconds left.
It's just some great pressure right now by these MetroJets as the Bearcats just trying to get out of the zone right now. Right now, just 30 seconds left as Isaac Bunk's going to go up. He's going to put it back over into the corner. Takes a shot in. It's going to come all the way out of the zone as Jake Taylor's going to come grab it. Going to skate it right in, go around. Shot up front. Misses that. As Isaac Bunk again passes it, gets it, passes it over to Taylor, to Hartzell. And that's going to do it here for the end of the first period right now. The Jets leading 3-0 right now against this Bearcat Hockey Club. As we are going to have our on-ice guest speaker, the man with an ego so big, his head has its own zip code. Right now, it's Aiden Sharon right now with Matt Prayer.
Well, Matt, I'm not as pretty as Sarah Vassar, but we'll give it a shot. Aiden Sharon made it 2-0 on the MetroJets Foundation power play goal. Tic-tac-toe play there. Tell us what you saw.
We were moving the puck there on the power play, moving it real good, and just buried.
You really come into your own now as a MetroJet. So the season started kind of auspicious for you, but you really, it looks like he's really settled in now as a MetroJet.
Yeah, definitely. Just getting to know the boys and getting that chemistry up.
Aiden Sharon made it 2-0 for the MetroJets, who lead 3-0 at the end of one period of play. We'll take a short timeout, about 7-8 minutes or so. Come back for first period recap and start the second period. You're watching MetroJets hockey live exclusively on Black Bear TV. And welcome back to Mount Clemens Ice Arena. We're located approximately 30 minutes northeast of Motown, Detroit, in Mount Clemens, Michigan. Little Saturday night, USPHL Premier Hockey here at MCIA. The score at the end of one period of play, the MetroJets 3, the Bearcat Hockey Club 0. My name is Matt Preer, the voice of the MetroJets Hockey Club and temporary Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club on Ice reporter, alongside color analyst, Black Bear TV broadcast producer Matt Naiman. Tyler Naiman, as always, manning the controls at the camera. And normally we would tell you that Sarah Vassar is lurking the building in search of victims. But she is not with us this evening or tomorrow. She won't be with us tomorrow morning. But we do get her back next Friday, November 7th.
Yes, thank God.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt
But
about
I'll
it.
tell you what, right now, with the shots being, I believe, 13-2, 13-3?
Yes, indeed. Bearcats, shots on goal in the first period. Bearcats with 2, MetroJets with 13.
But that, I'm going to give credit where credit's due. The amount of zone time that the Jets had, especially in that first half, and if not 3/4 of that first period, to limiting them to only 13 shots, that was good. Towards the end of that period, we were seeing the Bearcats over in their offensive zone there.
Yeah, a little bit.
That was good to see. But the Jets were holding them off on their shots. They were getting in that. They were getting their sticks down in the passing lanes and the shooting lanes, blocking shots. So, but that was good to see the Bearcats able to figure it out and get it over in that zone.
Owen Coulter got the scoring started for the MetroJets. His third goal of the season from Gabe Outman and Isaac Bunk. They came in the 4:43 mark to give the Jets a 1-0 lead. Then 2 minutes and 10 seconds later on the MetroJets Foundation power play, Aiden Sharon, our national Coney Island first period interview, picked up his 7th goal of the season from Sutton Majeski and Jake Taylor. That came at 6:53. And then at 17:55, it was Luka Pivits on the turnover, went in all alone on goaltender Philip Tate, went short side to make it 3-0. And that's where we stand at the end of one period of play. And that was the National Coney Island first period recap. National Coney Island has been in business since 1965, 60th anniversary this year, and currently owns and operates over 20 restaurants here in southeastern Michigan. Corporate headquarters are located just down the road in Roseville. Only original location, call 1-888-44-CONEY and order now. Both these two teams right back in action tomorrow morning right here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena. Bright and early, too. Vital Title Insurance Agency pregame show at 9:30 a.m. Someone's got to bring the Tim Hortons coffee.
Oh, we got to. Any volunteers, please show up to MCIA here in the morning.
Face off at 10 a.m. tomorrow, which is fine because I'll get back to the house about 1:30 in time for the NASCAR Cup Series Championship.
There you go.
Phoenix.
There you go.
That's right. That's the only thing that matters sports-wise tomorrow. After the Jets game, of course.
Yeah.
NASCAR Cup Series, what
those guys are really good at?
Driving.
Left turns.
Indeed.
Yes.
Some right turns as well.
Yeah, on the road courses, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, Kyle Larson, William Byron, the 4 championship contenders. Who's your pick?
Hamlin.
I like that pick. Although, interesting to note,
he's a very aggressive driver.
Kyle Larson is the only former champion of those 4. The other 3 going after their first title.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Hamlin's long overdue, I'll give you that.
Yeah. I know a little bit.
No, I know
I
you
do know a little bit. My guy back in the day, Bobby Labonte.
There you go.
He was my driver back in the day. Interstate Battery.
There you go. 7:29 to go in the second period. Toledo Cherokee up 5-2 over the Battle Creek Colonels in the return match from yesterday's game at Team Toledo Ice House, which Toledo won by a 5-2 count. A lot of games going on today. Of course, as we mentioned, the MetroJets development program down the 2025 USPHL Midwest Showcase down in Fort Wayne, Indiana, the PSM Ice House. Big 4-0 victory this morning over the Columbus Mavericks. In the second game, though, the Cincinnati Cyclones snapping a 3-game losing streak, defeating MJDP by a score of 4-2. Other games with relevance to the Great Lakes Division, the Red River Spartans defeating the Chicago T-Rex by a score of 4-2. Also the Midwest Showcase, the Wisconsin Rapids River Kings defeated the Fresh Coast Freeze by a 6-4 count. That's a surprisingly close game between the River Kings and Freeze. 6-4.
Yeah. Got a little compliment for Tyler. I don't know if I should show him that.
Wow. Look at that.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, don't show him that.
No, I'm not going to show him that. A little,
His head will explode.
little
if you
text
show
that
him
I got from Pete Kamick.
Yeah. Let's just say Pete Kamick's giving you a nice compliment, Tyler.
Yeah.
And you're going to get a raise. How about that?
I don't know about that.
From free to free plus. Second period to get underway. MetroJets, of course, the home team, wearing the patriotic blue uniforms, white and red trim. They're skating left to right on your television screen. While the Bearcat Hockey Club, wearing the road whites with the green, gray, and black trim, they are skating right to left on your Black Bear TV dial. As Nilo Cancalia with the puck, he'll send it up. Too far for everybody and icing the call. 19:33 to go. Red River Spartans, their second game of the day, the Fort Wayne Showcase. They're up 5-4 over the Fort Wayne Spacemen.
Oh, boy.
19:39 to go in the second half. Over there. A little different with the showcases this year, Matt Naiman, and I'll explain that here in a second. Instead of the 17-minute periods, the three 17-minute periods split up 8 minutes, 30 seconds in the second.
Yeah.
2 25-minute halves.
I did notice that during the showcase.
It was interesting. It was interesting. You played 25 minutes in one end, and then, of course, obviously 25 minutes in the other end. So it was quite interesting. Picked up by Derek Johnson.
Makes it a lot more difficult to play, too.
Yeah, it does. And you lose a minute because normally the three 17-minute periods, that's 51 minutes, 2 25s, you lose another minute. So you lost 10 whole minutes. And those games count in the regular season standings. So if you get behind early, not a lot of time to make it back up. Another big hit. We felt that up here.
Yeah, it did.
That was Chase Frazier on Tyler Fleming. Fleming, your reigning USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division Defensive Player of the Week. Sent it up to Majeski, too far for him. Tate will play it himself for the 13 of Callum Krause. Krause gets it back. Split last year with the Motor City Gamblers and the Colorado Fighting Elk. Now picking it up. Candelera trying to feed it over to Krause. Knocked away by Forney. Candelera picks it up. Frankie Candelera, his first game as a Bearcat. Coming over from the Port Colborne Sailors in the Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League. Playing his first game as a Bearcat. Does have some junior experience with the Sailors. Luka Pivets, long-range shot, sticked away by Tate, and he covers with 17:43 to go here in the second period.
That was a good job on Tate keeping track of that puck after it hit that stick, bounced up on him. He had to cover that up. It was a good thing that no one else was out there in front of him.
17:43 to go here in the second period. Jets up by a score of 3-0. Looking to keep pace with the Toledo Cherokee for third in the USPHL Premier Great Lakes Division. 2 points back of the Cherokee, but do have one game in hand with the Coney Cup weekend coming up next weekend.
Yes, and that one there, I believe I might take a bus ride.
Right in front, Glomboski with a drive, and he scores! Makes it 4-0. Ryan Glomboski, the 20-year-old from Macomb, Michigan. His 6th goal of the season with just a blast in front of goaltender Philip Tate. And it's 4-0 Jets. Ryan Glomboski with a 129-mile-an-hour slap shot, 5 feet in front of goaltender Philip Tate. Makes it 5-0, or 4-0, excuse me. Glomboski, his 6th goal of the season. On the assist from Aiden Sharon and Ryder Novak at 2:41 has given the Jets a 4-0 lead. Outman to Taylor. Taylor on a shot. And saved by Tate. Face off in the Bearcats zone. Ryan Glomboski from Aiden Sharon and Ryder Novak at 2:41 of the second period to give the Jets a 4-0 lead. Isaac Bunk now over to Chase Martin. Martin will send it in. Bouncing puck on Philip Tate, and he wisely covers with 16:40 to go here in period number 2. As we continue to keep Tyler Naiman away from the cookies.
I had my cookie, and I'll tell you what, that was
good.
So
did I. Kathy Peacock is the greatest ever. She is awesome. Making the trip up from Carmel, Indiana. Sitting with son Evan Peacock in the stands. Owen Coulter brings it in. He got the scoring started for the Jets in the first period. Picked up there by the 13 of Callum Krause. Not out, kept in by Martin. Martin sends it back into the corner. Met there by Aiden Hartzell. Had to knock away from him. Martin sent it towards the net. Shot was deflected wide. Picked up there by the 42 of Caleb Bauer. Bauer brings it in. Bearcats in the midst of a line change. Coulter trying to get it out. Does with some help from Gabe Outman. Outman around Joe Kreitis. Around Johnson. Feeds it back to Coulter with a shot. Save made. Bouncing puck off the mask and into the glove of Philip Tate.
Tell you what, that was a really, really good glove there. You could see when that hit him, he still followed that around right into his glove. Good job tracking that puck.
Philip Tate, the 20-year-old goaltender from Clarksville, Tennessee. Played with the Motor City Gamblers elite squad last year. This is only his 4th game on the premier level for Tate. Here comes Kreitis. Backhand shot up. Chera will play it himself. We talked about it before as I had a brain meltdown earlier today. But yeah, a lot like Rostislav Efremov with a little mixture of Will Augustine.
Yeah.
Likes to play the puck. The glove of Efremov with the stick handling skills of Augustine.
Yeah.
Puck sent down. Icing a call. 15:07 to go here in period number 2. We mentioned these two teams play tomorrow morning. But you and I, we like to look ahead. Next Friday, November 7th, MetroJets, Toledo Cherokee, Game 1, 2025 Coney Cup. Vital Title Insurance Agency pregame show at 7 o'clock. Face off at 7:30. The return match, week from tonight, Saturday, November 8th, down at Team Toledo Ice House. Good buddy Zeke Fravor on the call. Face off at 7 o'clock next Saturday night.
You going to take the bus ride?
Thinking about it. See, my daughter and I, we're going on vacation a week from tomorrow. We're going to the 50th anniversary of the Edmund Fitzgerald Memorial Ceremony.
Very cool.
Up in Whitefish Point. And then we're going to spend a couple of days up north. We're going to venture over to...
Wow, what a pass by Stone.
And Tate makes a save. We're going to venture over to Traverse City, over to Great Wolf Lodge for a couple days.
Oh, there you go.
So, yeah, we're going to... It's my daughter, Catherine, and I. Who's listening in? We're going to have a nice little vacation from next Sunday the 9th until we come back that Friday the 14th.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty good experience for the wife. I don't know if it's going to get her excited or scare her, but we're gonna take that bus ride down.
Scores! Sutton Majewski off a perfect tip of the Jake Blum shot, and Sutton Majewski makes it 5-0 as Majewski, the 20-year-old from Lakeport, Michigan, his 4th goal of the season. We've talked about it before. Majewski is a magician with that stick. What a perfectly timed tip past goaltender Philip Tate.
And that was it. Stick perfectly planted there on the ice. And that just goes to show you that, you get these younger kids that are playing, the coaches always tell them, keep your stick on the ice. That right there is a perfect example why.
Sutton Majewski, career junior hockey game number 99 today, including his time with the Sioux Eagles of the Northern Ontario Junior Hockey League, as well as the Wisconsin Lumberjacks in the Superior International Junior Hockey League. combined with the Lumberjacks and Eagles in his time here with the MetroJets. Game number 99 today. Majeski his fourth from Jake Blum and Jackson Stone at 5:38 of the second period has given the Jets a 5-0 lead. Martin to Evangelista. Knocked away by Derek Johnson. Johnson will bring it in. Derek Johnson's got a lot of speed. As you can see that point knocked away by Chase Martin. Evangelista goes after. David King sends it away. Picked up by fellow 15, Jake Taylor. Over to Chase Martin. Martin out to Evangelista. Evangelista's got a little bit of speed as well. Evangelista fires. Patted away by Tate. Picked off by David King. King's also spending a little time with the Fresh Coast Freeze last year in the Red River Spartans. Wrap around attempt. Negated by Tate. Coulter now. Over to Isaac Bunk. Bunk with a shot. Was blocked. Coulter grabs it. Wide open. Tyler Fleming with a shot. Was blocked there by Marcus Reynolds. Back to Fleming on the rebound. Fleming sends it across into the paraphernalia. Philip Tate, who hangs on with 12:40 to go here in period number 2.
Well, Jets doing a good job getting traffic out there in front as Fleming took that shot all the way in from the blue line.
5-0. 5 different goal scorers. Owen Coulter, Aiden Sharon, Luca Peevis, Ryan Gomboski, and the latest by Sutton Majeski. Gomboski grabs it. Fires just wide of the net. Isaac Bunk will grab it. Over to Tyler Fleming. Fleming trying to feed Gomboski. Gomboski looking for Coulter. It's knocked away. Coulter goes back after it. Coulter's long stretch pass finds Gabe Outman for Tyler Fleming. Steps up, fires, save made. Rebound to Gomboski. Gomboski over to Fleming. Fleming at the blue line. He'll send it toward the net. Pad save made by Tate. Just a barrage of shots. Fleming keeps it in. Her shot blocked there. Man, caught a stick up in the neck area, and Fleming heads right to the bench. Corey Anderson sends it in. Philip Tate feeds it over to the 24 of Brandon Lindsay. Knocked away by Gomboski. Ryan Gomboski to Alvin to Anderson in front of the net. Shot saved by Tate. Anderson grabs his own rebound. For Outman. Outman up to Isaac Bunk. Isaac Bunk with a shot deflected by Gomboski. Went through his legs and a save made by Tate. Wide open Anderson. Wide of the net.
You wouldn't know right now. You would think the Jets are on a power play.
Yeah. You read my mind. I'm just getting ready to say that.
The pressure that they are just pouring on right now.
We said it time and time again. It is a lot more taxing on the body to play defense as opposed to playing offense.
And that's just something that the Jets are just so good at, making their opponents chase them. And it wears them down.
It does. Nice play there by Candarella. Frankie Candarella with a shot wide on Opcheka. Corey Anderson all by himself. Trying to catch him on a line change. Shot there, save made, rebound, puck is loose. And it was behind the net. Everyone lost sight of the puck. Shots 12-1 in favor of the Jets in this second period. 25-3 overall.
Jets just really pouring it on. I'm sure those boys got tag team there in that locker room with both Q and Quinville and Lovell there in the locker room.
Good to see Q on the bench, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stone over to Peevitz. Peevitz to Majeski. Kicks it to Stone. A shot save made. And he's dumped to the ice by goaltender Philip Tate. Not unintentional. King now trying to feed up to the 76 the corner. Now picked up by Majeski.
Peevitz coming right up the middle.
Yeah.
He was ready too. You saw that stick up. He was ready to wind one up.
Candarella. Shot there blocked by Jake Taylor. And Opcheka easily able to grab that with 9:58 to go here in period number 2. Really interested in that. Red River Spartans Fort Wayne Spaceman game down at the USPHL Midwest Showcase. Spartans already 4-2 winners earlier today over the Chicago T-Rex. This is their second game of the day. Ooh, 10:28 to go in the second half. 5-5 tie.
Wow.
In the Spaceman and the River. Wide open, Majewski on one knee, got up, and he scores! Sutton Majewski! There's no other way to say this, Matt Naaman. He tripped over the blue line, got back up, fired the shot off, and his second goal of the game.
Great concentration. I guess you could say, in a sense, great balance, too. Able to get back
No
up,
doubt.
going over the blue line with some speed.
Second of the game, fifth of the season for the 20-year-old from Lakeport, Michigan. Sutton Majewski makes it 6-0. I mean, that's the best way to describe it. He fell at the blue line, got back up, and still had the sense enough to fire the shot off and puts it past Philip Tate to make it 6-0. Highlight, real goal by Majewski. His second of the game, fifth of the season from Luca Pevens and Jackson Stone. Johnson comes in, knocked away by Isaac Bonk. Nice defensive effort by Bonk. Bouncing puck on Opcheka, and he'll cover with 9:17 to go here in the second period. Sutton Majewski from Luca Pevens and Jackson Stone at the 10-10 mark gives the Jets a 3-0 or 6-0 lead. Picked off there by Jude Alvarez. Shot was blocked. And the puck sent down. Icing the call. 9:07 to go. You know, with most of the staff actually here today, you know, Q could have been the Mount Clemens Figure Skate Club on Ice Reporter.
Oh, I don't think he would have done that, though.
Could have
I mean, it would have been nice.
We
but
never asked.
Yeah.
We should have asked. I'm tired. Evangelista sent it in. Philip Tate will play it. Backhands it over in the corner. Sharon will grab it. Picked off there by the 7 of Jacob Johnson. Picked off by Derek Johnson, no relation. Gets it back off the backhand pass from Chase Frazier. Tyler Fleming knocks it away from him. Shot, but Johnson still got the shot off. Opcheka makes the save. Evangelista the other way. Over to Gianluca Varelli. Varelli goes after it. Jets in the midst of a line change. Derek Johnson off the pass from Jacob Johnson. Over to Jude Alvarez. Provencher trying to keep it in. Nice bench awareness by Varelli, but results in a 2-on-1. Johnson with a shot up high on Opcheka. Picked up by Ryder Novak. Not out, kept in. Shot by Cornett, and Opcheka makes the save. First three shots of the period all came in that sequence for the Bearcats. Owen Coulter. Up to Gabe Outman. Ryder Novak is his left elbow. They switch positions. Back over to Novak. Back to Outman. Outman to Provencher. Provencher to Jake Taylor. Taylor with a shot. Save made. Rebound comes out. But Tate covers with 7:32 to go here in the second period. Face off in the Bearcat zone. We've said that more than once today.
I'll tell you what, I'm looking at we got a pretty decent crowd here, wrapped around the boards there.
A few Buffalo fans over behind the Buffalo or Bearcat bench.
That's good to see.
Knocked away there by Caleb Bauer. Jake Taylor keeps it in. Shot off the blocker. Rebound to Novak. Couldn't but stick to the puck. Taylor keeps it in. Sends it over in the corner. Caleb Simpson goes after it. Picked off by David King. Jake Taylor pinching in. Keeps it in with a little bit of help of Caleb Simpson. Now to Owen Coulter. Coulter to Chase Martin. Martin brings it in. Penalty coming. Free play, basically. Coulter off the pole. Crossbar. And penalty coming So for the second time tonight, the MetroJets will go on the MetroJets Foundation power play. Two-minute minor for tripping on the 42 of Caleb Bauer will put the Jets back on the MetroJets Foundation power play. They're 1 for 1 today. Face-off deep in the Bearcat zone. Majeski to Taylor. Back to Majeski. To Luka Pivets, who scores! Luka Pivets, second of the game. This one, the MetroJets Foundation power play, just 7 seconds into the man advantage. Pivets, second of the game, 13th of the season. It's 7-0 Jets. MetroJets, full steam ahead. Hartzell brings it in on the face-off draw in by Anderson. Anderson to Gomboski. Shot just wide. Picked up by the 53 of Elias Olsen. Olsen now trying to get it out. Kept in by Isaac Bunk. Sutton Majeski drawing the only assist on the MetroJets Foundation power play goal by Luka Pivets. Cross over to Hartzell. Knocked away by Estep. Christian Estep, the 18-year-old from Westerville, Ohio, sends it over in the Jet zone. Picked up by Tyler Fleming. It was Luka Pivets in second of the game. 13th of the season from Sutton Majeski at 13-18. Hartzell, shot. Deflected up in the netting and out of play. 5:50 to go.
They're pointing at that corner right there. Stick side on them.
Yes, they are. Luka Pivets, 2 goals and an assist. Sutton Majeski, 2 goals and 2 assists.
We got a little issue with Tate going on here.
Uh-oh.
Ref's going to stop the play. He's down on a knee. Hopefully he's okay.
If anything, it's a little bit of a rest for him.
Oh, they're bringing in the backup.
Indeed. They are definitely, as a 35 of Max Hamrick will come in place of Philip Tate.
He got up kind of gingerly. Yeah, he his left leg.
I mean, in 34 minutes and 10 seconds of work, he has faced 31 shots, 24 saves.
He is not happy.
No. So Max Hamrick will come in, the 18-year-old from Evansville, Indiana. Started the year with the Minnesota Outlaws over in the USPHL Premier North Division. He's 0-6 with a 760 goals against average and an 841 save percentage. Rookie year in the USPHL Premier coming from the Evansville Thunder. Indiana high school hockey ranks. Saved by Hamrick. Bunk with a shot.
This just makes it so tough right now. A cold goaltender coming in with the pressure that the Jets have just been putting on. That makes it tough.
Fleming to Bunk. Bunk over to Majeski. Majeski to Pivets. Pivets to the Majeski, and Hamrick covers it up. Last year with the Evansville Thunder, Hamrick, 11 games played, a 308 goals against average, 895 save percentage, 2 shutouts. Spent all 4 of his high school years with the Evansville Thunder. Played 3 games with the Minnesota Outlaws, a former Isanti Outlaws franchise, before coming to the Bearcats.
Little stoppage in play as they let Dave back across the ice.
Play with him on the ice.
Yeah.
Fine.
Those of you tuning into here and not watching the World Series right now, it is the bottom of the second right now. Game is at 0-0.
Ohtani pitching.
Ohtani is
Of
pitching.
course he is. Surprised he ain't pitching every game.
And there goes a single.
Fournier trying to keep it in, and he does. Over to Sharon, who lets it go. Wrapped around the boards there by Ty Cornett. And by Fournier to Sharon, who's parked in front of the net. Hamrick makes a save. Comes back to Varelli. Varelli bouncing puck goes wide. Picked up there by David King. King pressured by Evangelista. Aiden Sharon grabs it. Knocked away from him by the 20 of Nilo Kincalia. Kincalia will bring it in. 4:40 to go here in the second period. Jets up 7-0. Kincalia went down awkwardly, slow to get up. Picked off there by the 91 of Derek Johnson. And now picked up by Enric Fournier. Fournier to Varelli. Back to Sharon to Varelli. Varelli looking for Evangelista. Knocked away by Johnson. Kincalia trying to feed it up to the 39 of Chase Frazier. Provencher to Varelli who deflects it in. David King will wrap it around the boards. Kept in by Jake Taylor. Taylor's going to come in himself over to Evangelista. Pressure there by David King. Coulter takes it away. Coulter around Kincalia. Back to Taylor. Taylor size it up, sends it across, deflected by Alvin. Save rebound, scores! Sandro Evangelista makes it 8-0 for the Jets. Evangelista, the 19-year-old from Washington Township, Michigan. His 5th goal of the season. The Jets up 8-0.
The number 8, putting them up by 8.
Yes, indeed.
That was good.
A touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The Jets are up by.
Yeah.
Using American football terms. Isaac Bunk grabs it. Sandro Evangelista from Jake Taylor and Gabe Outman at 16-12 has given the Jets an 8-0 lead. Hammer with a save and a shot by Martin as the net comes off the moorings. 8-0 score. Jake Taylor grabbing another assist, as well as Gabe Outman. Sutton Majeski, 2 goals and 3 assists today. Luka Pivas, 2 goals and an assist. Jay Taylor's only got 2 assists. Shots 22-4 in the second period, 35-6 overall.
The Jets have really turned it on. There was something said to those boys in the locker room, I'll tell you that.
And keep in mind, we mentioned this in the first period, the Jets are still without A.J. Zaccani, who is due to come back soon, his words.
Dodgers might be in trouble this inning.
Hammer glosses stick. Martin with a shot.
Good glove.
Into the big paw of Max Hamrick.
Bottom of the second, 2 outs, runners on first and second for the Blue Jays right now.
Indeed. Face off deep in the Bearcat zone.
We watch all the sports.
Yes, we do. Face off deep in the Bearcat zone. Corey Anderson will take the draw for the Jets. Won by Derek Johnson of the Bearcats. David King tries to get it out, kept in by Ryder Novak. Novak, nice hustle there. They keep it in the zone. Now picked off by Chase Frazier. Pressured Kreitis knocks Martin to the ice. Picked up by Aiden Hartzell. Johnson keeps it in, deflected by Isaac Bunk. Bunk to Novak. Novak working hard, trying to get the puck out, sitting there right at the blue line. They continue to battle. 1 minute remaining here in the second period. Chase Martin now to Corey Anderson. Anderson will send it in to Hartzell. Back to Anderson with a shot deflected up in the netting and out of play with 50 seconds and counting remaining.
50 seconds and counting with a run time. So this period's going to be over just a little bit sooner than what we thought. as Jackson Stone's going to take this face off. The Jets get that one. Majeski fires a shot high. Up front, Fournier, big collision right there on the blue line. Fournier gathers it back up, dumps it right back into the zone, back behind the net. 8 seconds left right now. Another big hit. And there's a little displeasure on that one, but that's going to do it for the second period right now. Jets up right now, 8-0 going into this second period. As our on-ice interviewer, Matt Prayer, has got to do, again, some double duty because we're out Sarah Vassar for this weekend. He's out to grab his next victim as he's waiting for the player to come off the bench. And I believe that is going to be number 20, Luka Pivic right now. And here is the man who's a legend in his own mind, Matt Prayer.
Luka Pivic, 2 goals, 1 assist so far. Looks like the MetroJets firing all cylinders here against the Bearcats.
Yeah, we're just doing our job here. I mean, we're a better team and we know it, so we came out here and we're trying to prove it too. And looks like it's going pretty good.
You've really stepped up since coming back from an injury earlier in the season, leading the team in scoring. What are some of the attributes you attribute that to?
I mean, I just try to be a team player. I mean, I try to not play selfish. I try to make the right plays, not the best plays, and it's been working out so far. So I mean, that's got to keep doing that, and it rewards you with the points.
Definitely got a lot of them, Luka. Appreciate it, brother. Thanks a lot. We'll take a short break, about 7 minutes or so. Come back for a second period recap and start of the third period. The score of the end of 2 periods of play: the MetroJets 8, Bearcats Hockey Club 0. You're watching MetroJets Hockey live exclusively on Black Bear TV. And welcome back to Mount Clemens Ice Arena. We're located approximately 30 minutes northeast of Motown, Detroit, in Mount Clemens, Michigan. Little USPHL Premier hockey action on a Saturday night here in Mount Clemens, Michigan. The score at the end of 2 periods of play, the MetroJets lead by a score of 8-0 over the Bearcat Hockey Club. My name is Matt Preer, the voice of the MetroJets Hockey Club and temporary Mount Clemens Figure Skating Club on Ice reporter, along with Matt Naiman, our color analyst, Black Bear TV broadcast producer. Tyler Naiman, as always, on his phone, but when he's not, he's on the camera with all the action. We miss Sarah Vassar. I'm not as pretty as Sarah, but I do my best.
At least you're honest.
Yes.
Trying to figure out where to go from there, weren't you?
Right, yeah, I was. I'm tired, man. This is my 8th game in 36 hours, dude. I'm tired.
That's a lot of hockey.
5 games yesterday in Fort Wayne, 2 this morning before coming up here. And I am not a legend in my own mind, all right?
Sure you are. I got to figure out what I'm going to come up with for the final here.
Right. DTS Drivetrain Specialist, second period recap. For over 40 years, DTS has been the place to go for hardcore drivetrain solutions. Founded and run by performance enthusiasts like our good buddy Claude Blount Jr., whose son, Luke Blount, who we saw here at one of the NCDC showcases a couple of years back, now a member of the Erie Otters of the Ontario Hockey League. You know, when they come to Flint or Saginaw, or even closer to Sarnia or Windsor, we should go to a game.
Yeah. Well, especially Sarnia, that's a half hour from here.
Windsor's a half hour.
Yeah.
DTS, the kind of place they're looking for but can never find, located in Warren, Michigan. DTS, the place for all the high-performance parts, hard-won knowledge required to make them work in hardcore applications. Go to drivetrainspecialist.com or call 1-800-521-0628. Shots on goal in the second period. The Bearcats with 5, 2-period total of 7. While the MetroJets with 25, 2-period total of 38. And it was a goal-scoring onslaught in that second period. Ryan Glomboski made it 4-0 with his 6th of the season from Aiden Sharon and Ryder Novak at 2:41. Then a little less than 3 minutes later, Sutton Majeski, his 1st of the game, 4th of the season from Jake Blum and Jackson Stone. That came at 5:38. Sutton Majeski made it 6-0 with his 2nd of the game, 5th of the season from Luca Pivets and Chase Martin at 10:10. 3 minutes, 8 seconds later, Luca Pivets, his 2nd goal of the game. 13th of the season on the MetroJets Foundation power play from Sutton Majeski and Jake Taylor. It came at 13:18. Then Sandro Evangelista, his 5th goal of the season from Jake Taylor and Gabe Outman at 16:12 of the second period. Sutton Majeski has 2 goals and 3 assists. Jake Taylor has 3 assists now. Only 3 assists for Jake Taylor. Luca Pivets, 2 goals and 1 assist. Gabe Outman with a pair of assists. Aiden Sharon, a goal and an assist. Sandro Evangelista, Owen Coulter. Ryan Glomboski, all with single goals. Aiden Hartzell, Caleb Simpson, Corey Anderson, Jaden Provencher, Gianluca Varelli, and Tyler Fleming. And Jakub Obcheka. The only players on the Jets without a point today. Probably include Philippe Hall in that too, the backup goaltender.
Yeah.
Third period about to get underway. MetroJets, of course, the home team here at MCIA, wearing the home blues with a white and red trim. They're skating right to left of your television screen with the Bearcat Hockey Club. Play their home games at the Cornerstone CFCU Arena in Lockport, New York, about 40 minutes northeast of Buffalo. They're wearing the road whites with the green, gray, and black trim. They are skating left to right on your Black Bear TV dial. Whether it's your Android, your iPhone, your iPad, your laptop, your big screen TV, however and wherever you're watching us, whether it's in the building, tuning in, as a lot of parents do now, or worldwide, we certainly appreciate you tuning in. The exclusive home of USPHL hockey, that of course is Black Bear TV. Puck sent down, picked up there by Jacob Johnson to Griffin McNamara. Comes back over to Tyler Fleming with a shot deflected wide, picked up by Varelli. Varelli back to Fleming. Fleming to Isaac Bunk. Bunk with a shot, deflected wide of the net. Picked off by the 8 of Joe Kreitis. Knocked away from him by Corey Anderson. Feeds it back over to Isaac Bunk. Bunk now to Evangelista, who sends it in. Jacob Johnson, pressured by Varelli. Varelli picks his pocket. Knocked away from him, gets it back himself. Varelli working hard. Throws it in the corner. Picked up by Jacob Johnson. Johnson looking for Kreitis, knocks it into the Jet zone. Isaac Bunk will go after it. Right in front of goaltender Jakub Ovechka. Deflected in by Varelli. And icing the call, 18:57 to go. And counting here in the third period.
Well, I know who's a happy man right now.
Jakub Ovechka.
Mike Sutt.
Oh, the Toronto Maple Leafs leading now?
His Jays just went up 3-0 on a 3-run homer.
Oh, boy. Oh, Canada in the World Series. Home run off Otani?
Yeah.
Otani, I'm sorry. Picked up by Elias Olsson. Olsson used former Somang Prep. As Majeski up to Stone. Stone to Peeves. Peeves tried to feed it back to Majeski, but was knocked away by Olsson. Picked up by Candarella. The 13 of Callum Krause. Krause backhands it in. For the 42, Caleb Bauer knocked off the buck by Henrik Fournier. Kept him by Jude Alvarez. Bouncing puck on Ovechka. Picked up by Jake Blum. Blum lobs it into the neutral zone. Gets it right back. Over to Henrik Fournier. Long pass to Sutton Majeski. 2 goals and 3 assists today. To Jackson Stone with a shot off the knot of the stick of goaltender Max Hamrick. Peeves over to Jake Taylor. Taylor with a shot. Goes wide. Provencher into the corner for Stone. Not out. Kept in by Jake Taylor with a shot. Was blocked. Here come the Bearcats the other way. Candarella playing his first game with the Bearcats. Brings it in. A little toe drag. Saved by Ovechka. First significant shot of the game by the Bearcats. Majeski 2-on-1 with Peeves. Back to Majeski. Save made by Hamrick.
Good save.
Good stop by Max Hamrick. 16:47 and counting remaining here in the third period.
I have to keep looking over there to see if Q's still back behind the bench because he blends in with those players.
He's enjoying himself tonight.
Oh, he is. He is.
We have everyone on the staff is here except Sarah Vassar.
Yeah.
It would be amazing we have a full staff, wouldn't it? We will for
scheduling conflicts.
We will for Detroit Showcase.
Oh, yeah.
Looking forward to that, November 21st to 24th. Excited about the visit by the Charlotte Rush.
Yes.
Who will be here at Mount Clemens Ice Arena for the first time. Chase Martin's going to bring it in over to Globowski with a shot, and Hamrick with his neck made the save.
Wow. Yeah, that's right down in his equipment, right there.
Yeah.
Right down to the front of the jersey.
That's using your head via your neck. And just for Mike Sutt, hey, Mike, the Toronto Blue Jays have forfeited. Yeah, they just forfeited. We just watched it. They just forfeited. Shot there goes high and wide on Hamrick.
No.
It was a tarnished bat. The home run was called back.
Another home run. 2-run homer.
By the Dodgers.
I believe. Let's see. Oh, no.
By the Dodgers.
No, it's still 3. It's still 3.
All right.
I got ahead of myself.
Isaac Bong looking for defeat Gabe Outman. Outman's got a chance. Outman overshot. Save made by Hamrick and a point blank opportunity by Hartzell. Bunk with a shot save. Rebound comes out. Picked up there by Joe Kreitis. Kreitis will bring it in. Shot. Bouncing puck blocked by Fournier. Henrik Fournier shovels into Gabe Outman. Kept in though. Now brought out by Derek Johnson. Johnson all by himself. Feeds it up, and McFournier knocks it away for Gabe Altman. Altman sends it in. Owen Coulter will go after it. Max Hamrick will play it. Around the boards it goes. Tyler Fleming to keep it in. Shot doesn't go all the way through. Hartzell with a chance. Save made by Hamrick. And the puck goes all the way down. Icing will be the call. 14:09 and counting remaining here in the third period.
Well, I tell you what, right now to start off the game, the Jets just gave Tate a workout, and right now they're doing the same to Hamrick. And the thing that I'm noticing with Hamrick, the Jets are trying to go for those tic-tac-toe backdoor shots, and Hamrick is doing a great job stopping them.
Max Hamrick, the 18-year-old from Evansville, Indiana, 6'2", 190-pounder. Takes up a lot of space between the pipes. Bum to Varelli, who lost the wheel. Here comes Bearcats, but knocked away by Provencher. To Varelli. Provencher brings it in. Little toe drag. On his back with a backhand shot. Still can't get over that highlight reel goal by Sutton Majeski.
Oh, down to one knee, back up.
Oh, he completely fell down. Got right back up on the blue line. I mean, the blue line reached out and grabbed him. Borelli to Anderson. All kind of space. Save made by Hamrick. The Bearcats are absolutely fatigued right now. Martin to Provencher. The two Metro Junior Jets graduates connect. Martin and Provencher. Picked up by Ty Cornett. Cornett collides with Provencher. Picked up by Chase Martin. To Caleb Simpson, to Corey Anderson. Anderson will bring it in. Anderson with some room. Trying to feed it to Varelli. Knocked out of midair. Shot by Majeski, but played with a high stick. 12:27 and counting remaining here in the third period. Good old Coke Zero.
I'm just about done with this coffee.
Yeah, I'm coffee out, dude.
Oh no, can't happen, man.
I can hear colors right now. I'm telling you. Chase Martin over to Jay Taylor. Taylor to Majeski. To Peavitz, who's got speed. Nice play by David King. Jackson Stone wide open, tried to go to the backhand and poked away by Max Hamrick. Max Hamrick's played well. Peavitz.
He really is, considering the pressure that the Jets right now are putting on. Like I said, they're trying to go for those tic-tac-toe quick shots.
Hamrick's only allowed one goal. Not there, saved by Hamrick. And that was to Sandro Evangelista late in the second period. Chase Martin over to stick of Jackson Stone. As Chase Martin and the 17 of Tony Van Zant getting together. Stone try to feed it out in front. Peavitz is there. And now 13 of Callum Krause goes after, but Jay Taylor will get there ahead of him. Icing the call. 11 minutes even and counting remaining here in the third period. These two teams right back at it tomorrow morning. Vital Title Insurance Agency pregame show bright and early, 9:30 a.m. Face off at 10 a.m. Final score from PSM Ice House. The Red River Spartans have defeated the Fort Wayne Spacemen by a score of 6-5. Wow.
Almost speechless. I mean, great for them. Wow, that's awesome. That's a game the Fort Wayne Spacemen for sure want back.
Yeah, especially in the showcase they host. And with the win, coupled by the Columbus Mavericks loss today, the Spartans inch closer to the Mavericks. So the Spartans just, bless me. The Spartans 4 points back, but the Mavericks have a game in hand now. And the Spartans do play tomorrow at the Fort Wayne Showcase. Opportunity to get a little closer. We'll see the Red River Spartans here at the USPHL Detroit Showcase November 21st and 24th. And kind of a fluke in terms of scheduling, the Red River Spartans do not come to MCIA to play the MetroJets in a regular season game. Kind of a fluky turn in the schedule. Bunk with a shot, save made by Hamrick. But we will see the Red River Spartans here at the Detroit Showcase. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, we always look forward to the showcase. I mean, it's going to be busy as heck for us, but we got some great broadcasters coming in. It's going to be a good time.
Final score from the Rink BC in Battle Creek, Michigan. Toledo Cherokee 6, Battle Creek Colonels 4. So the Cherokee with a sweep. Save made by Hamrick, and he'll hang on.
Boy, that shot from Fournier, the traffic that went through, and it still found its way in.
The Toledo Cherokee will be here next Friday, November 7th.
For game 1 of the Coney Cup.
Which is their next game. Fournier, Outman, trying to feed it to Coulter. Now picked up by the 39 of Chase Frazier. Knocked away from him, and here comes Henrik Fournier the other way. Outman now to Coulter. Owen Coulter to Ryan Glomboski. Glomboski trying to feed it out in front. Goutman is there, and Hamrick standing tall for the Bearcats makes a save.
Hamrick is doing one heck of a job. I mean, the Jets, they're just known, they don't take their foot off the gas.
No.
They will not allow them to do that. You play till the whistle, and that's what they're doing, and Hamrick is for sure standing tall since he came in.
Hamrick has faced 18 shots. He has made 17 saves. Hartzell, shot, that goes wide. Next shot on goal will be shot 50 for the Jets. That shot goes wide. Provencher. Around Cancalia. And we got a little bit of a kerfluffle to our left. Ty Cornett and Caleb Simpson. And that harkens back to the elite days. Cornett, a former Motor City Gambler. Caleb Simpson started the year with the MetroJets elite. So that goes back a little bit. And Simpson smiles. Cornett will head to the locker room. So his night is over. So Cornett and Simpson. Cornett went to the locker room. Simpson just to the penalty box.
This will be a 5 and a 2.
Yep. So a 5-minute major for fighting on Cornett. Simpson 2-minute minor for roughing.
5 on 5.
5 on 5. Well, maybe not. We'll get the penalty.
Yeah, we'll have to see that one clarified on here with one going into the box and one leaving. So
yeah,
that's,
no doubt.
That's a little interesting.
Yeah, nothing yet, so we'll wait. We are 5 on 5. No, just 2-minute minors for roughing each. So Cornett inadvertently went to the locker room. He'll be able to come back
Well,
out.
if you think of it, because they're doing runtime right now.
Yeah.
So, and, with what's going on,
Hartzell to Varelli. Lets it go for Anderson. So a couple points down on Myers for roughing. Cornett, as we mentioned, inadvertently went to the locker room. Provencher had it knocked away by the 20 of Nilo Cancalia. Anderson wide open. Leaves it for Varelli. Varelli to Hartzell, the shot to put it up high and wide. Look it up at the stars of that one.
he wanted that.
Yes, indeed. Isaac Bug with a shot. Save, rebound. Hamrick able to poke it away from Corey Anderson. Picked up by Hartzell. Over to Chase Martin. Martin with a shot. Saved by Hamrick. Pirelli misfired. Comes back to Martin. Back to Hartzell. Hartzell looking for Pirelli. Knocked away there by the 11 of Griffin McNamara. McNamara bringing it in.
That was a smooth little play there, and there's a upcoming penalty.
Yeah, Isaac Bunk wrapped him up. Big hit after the whistle. Big hit after the whistle on Chase Martin. A little bit of frustration.
Well, I'll tell you, that's very unfortunate for that for the Bearcats right now.
Still 5-on-5 as Caleb Bauer, 2-minute minor for roughing, it hit well after the whistle.
Yeah, very unfortunate for the Bearcats. They would have had the power play.
Yeah.
And, and at least I guess you can say for pride, get that power play, try to at least get one goal at this point in time.
Indeed. So we're staying 5-on-5. 3:35 and counting remaining here in the third period.
Well, the Dodgers currently pressing right now. Top of the fourth, down 3-0. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Luka Peevitz will bring it in. Over to Jackson Stone. Stone sends it over in the corner. Peevitz grabs it. Was looking for Sutton Majeski. Picked off by Derek Johnson. Johnson over to Kreitis. Knocked away by Tyler Fleming. Jackson Stone grabs it. Stone over to Peevitz. Peevitz for Jackson Stone. Stone, nice stick handle. Shot saved by Hamrick.
Wow.
And he'll hang on.
He's doing one heck of a job right there. He was looking for the 5-0, and he was able to close that up.
Max Hamrick has been impressive. 23 shots, 22 saves for Max Hamrick, the 18-year-old goaltender from Evansville, Indiana. Shot there by Fleming, save. Peevitz to Fournier. Fournier fires through a screen. Hamrick makes a save. Kreitis now to the 39 of Chase Frazier. Pickpocketed by Tyler Fleming. Over to Henrik Fournier. Fournier to Peevitz, who lets it go. Sutton Majeski negates the icing. For Sharon with a shot, saved by Hamrick. We said that a lot tonight. Pickpocket by Majeski. Majeski looks for Peevitz. Knocked away by Sharon and again by David King. MetroJets will climb up. Double-digit wins. They're now 10-2 after this game. Good for 20 points.
Peevitz going to the box.
The Jets will climb to 10-2. Still 2 points back at the Toledo Cherokee. Now on a 5-game winning streak. While the the Bearcats.
I believe that's Provencher.
Yeah.
Going to the box. Still 5-on-5. They were chirping at each other at the bench, and Bodery didn't like what he heard.
Less than a minute remaining. Bearcats fall to 1-11-1. Still 3 points. Still tied with the Fresh Coast Freeze for 7th. The MetroJets 10-2. Extend the winning streak to 5 games. And Matt, I'm going to go perform my Mount Cummins Figure Skating Club on Ice reporter duties.
Yes, and I'll tell you what, while you're down there, you can announce
I'll do the 3
we'll get
stars
to the player
there.
of the game. Might as well do the 3 stars while you're down there.
I'll do the 3 stars while down there, Caleb Simpson. So, why don't you finish this up for us, Matt?
Yes, sir. Last minute press negated by Novak as Martin gets tangled up there along the wall. And that's going to do it for the game. We're running run time. So right now the Jets are going to take that win 8-0 right now. The end of the game. And that was just a dominating performance by the by the MetroJets. They just would not stop the pressure. First period, Bearcats, held off pretty well. They were doing a good job keeping the Jets outside, limiting their shots. And towards the end of that first, Bearcats were starting to get a little something there in the Jet zone, but the Jets were doing a good job keeping their sticks and bodies into the passing and shooting lanes right now. So we will see these guys play each other again tomorrow morning right here on Black Bear TV as they do the fan tribute and the play for Brace Circle. So we're going to have Matt Prier down there. I'll be nice to him at the end of the game here. He's going to grab the player of the game. And he didn't even tell me who that was, so it's going to be a complete surprise to me. Oh, he found him.
Well, Matt Naiman, your Ocean Blue development, 3 stars of the game. Number 3 star for the MetroJets, the 20 Luca Pivas, 2 goals and 1 assist. Number 2 star, his first career shutout for the MetroJets, 10 shots, 10 saves for the goaltender, the 82 of Jakub Ovechka. And your number 1 star of the game, 2 goals, 3 assists for the MetroJets, the 14 of Sutton Majeski. And Majeski, Sutton, your hair got messed up a little bit, number 1. Number 2, congratulations. We got to talk about that goal where the blue line reached up and grabbed you. You got back up and got the puck past the Bearcat goal. How'd you do that?
Oh, I don't know. As soon as I fell down, I looked up. I was like, I got a little bit of room, so I got up, looked top left, and I was like, I'll shoot it, and went in.
It was, by your standard, it's been kind of a slow start for you this season, but you really picked it up today. 2 goals, 3 assists for 5 points on the night in your 99th career junior game. Game number 100 tomorrow. Looking back in your junior career, number 100's got to feel pretty special.
Yeah, it's going to feel pretty good. I mean, I never expected to hit 100 junior games because I didn't know what I was going to do growing up, but I'm glad I'm making it.
Sutton, congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Thank you. Sutton
Majeski, your Ocean Blue development, number 1 star of the game. Final score, MetroJets 8, Bearcat Hockey Club 0. We'll be right back in action tomorrow morning. The Jets and the Bearcats go at it once again. Vital Title Insurance Agency pregame show at 9:30, face-off at 10 a.m. For all of us from the MetroJets Hockey Club, for Tyler Naiman at the controls of the camera, for my Black Bear TV broadcast producer, color analyst Matt Naiman, my name is Matt Prier, the voice of the MetroJets Hockey Club, saying goodnight from MCIA. Final score, MetroJets 8, Bearcat Hockey Club 0. You've been watching MetroJets Hockey live exclusively on Black Bear TV. Good night, everybody.